The Arctic Refuge offers visitors the opportunity to experience pristine landscapes without trails, roads, or facilities.
The opportunities that we're trying to preserve here at Arctic Refuge really represent some of the most extreme wilderness opportunities that can be had in the United States. The opportunity to travel through a landscape that seemingly no one else has been before is truly exhilarating for some people and truly renewing. And we're really trying our hardest to be sure that that opportunity exists, not only now, but for future generations.
Responding to the ebb and flow of nature and encountering dynamic wildland conditions, visitors to Arctic Refuge test their muster on extended expeditions or seek out the simple experience of stepping foot on spongy Arctic tundra during a short day hike. While the highway is a welcome means of access, it exposes this wilderness landscape to the impacts of increasing use. To help prevent trails and other impacts to the wilderness landscape from forming, the refuge is conducting research. Chris Mons has been studying for tundra impacts for 15 years. He has found it doesn't take much for a trail to form in the tundra.
In some experimental studies that I've done, we've shown that it takes as little as 75 passes by visitors walking back and forth in the same place to result in impacts such as this.
Once the soil or plants have been damaged, it takes decades for them to recover, if they ever do. That is why it's important to prevent damage from occurring in the first place. Even though Arctic Refuge is working hard to educate visitors, visitors can easily form trails without meaning to.
So if we look here, what we're seeing is a formation of a trail. This has been created by visitors, not by managers. And so as a consequence, the vegetation has been trampled, and we see that there's some pooling of water and some soil loss in these areas.
The Arctic National Wildlife Refuge has initiated a study to monitor the formation of trails in refuge areas along the Dalton Highway. Though trails formed by animals exist, wilderness travelers should not expect to find evidence of heavy human traffic in pristine environments, and the Arctic Refuge is working to prevent changes to the landscape that may diminish the kind of wilderness experiences currently available at Arctic Refuge. As Arctic Refuge works with researchers to monitor the emergence of trails, visitors can help prevent trails from forming.
Visitors, when they're traveling up in the Arctic, can get out of their cars and experience the tundra. That's a really good thing. It's wonderful to get out and walk on the spongy tundra, but it's really best, if we want to keep the area trailless and very pristine, for those visitors to essentially disperse their traffic. And so if they see a trail beginning to appear, basically avoid it and just disperse your traffic and hike out into the tundra, experience that, but preferably not do damage to the tundra.
We all have a role to play protecting the Arctic ecosystems and landscapes along the Dalton Highway.
So with thoughtful use and careful practices, visitors to the refuge can both enjoy its wilderness qualities and can also ensure that their visitation isn't in any way threatening those qualities that they came along the Dalton Highway to experience.